look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Baylor Bears. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
All right, Holly. So Colorado's offense will have the football first. Michael Welch, what a game he had last time out. Found pay dirt 3 times, just under 100 yards in their win. On the move. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Here's Lewis to throw. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Quarterback making checks. Lewis wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. It's Lewis again. On target. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
That's caught by Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to...
There's some room. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Lewis. Grabbed in the middle. It's Atkins. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Unloads quickly. Touchdown, Colorado! Lock it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
We like that. We like that.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
So Baylor's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes DJ Lagway, transfer from Florida. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Play fake Lagway. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On the move, he fires. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Looking to take a shot.
You know what?
Right past midfield. Finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy as that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground.
There we go, boys.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try.
No, sir.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Welch. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Quick release by the QB. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
3rd and 9. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Hauls it in. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The run inside. It's Young. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
That's not what I wanted to do, but I just got to play it now.
They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Throwing. Lewis unloads to the wideout.
I got to throw a better ball there,
What a
man.
spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play.
Got some room, headed to the goal
Come
line.
on, bro.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Brother, come on.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffs. Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Lagway wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Miller. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Bears want to crank the tempo.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season. And Baylor's a team, man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively, they make no bones about it. They want to throw the ball all over the yard. And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago? They go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high moments, also had some inconsistencies, Palmer. So I'm interested to watch this young man at the helm.
Yeah, the big key, I think, for Baylor is this coaching staff getting the most out of DJ Lagway, because you said it, David. He was one of the most recruited players and Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for a reason. His ceiling is so high. The issue, though, has been the consistency. If this coaching staff can get him to play his A game week in, week out, this Baylor offense is going to be impossible to stop.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Freaking broke my
And
ankle.
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside. It's Young. He breaks the tackle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. On the run, it's Welsh.
I got shit
You want to make play
right?
calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They give it to him again.
Come on.
Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Lewis to throw. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Slithers into... Got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They gonna give me a 3-man
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. Down in the game, there's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Flagway extending the play.
Oh, I thought
He's going to run it.
Pass out.
Brings into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I got you for that.
The short hands, it's Livingston. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Timeout taken by Baylor, it's 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's Lagway to pass.
No,
and
sir.
they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
To the air, it's Lagway. Wide open downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the
Brother.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh, they cooking
Touchdown
crap.
Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go into halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot.
Not
And
quite
the
close, but good.
quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Looking for room at the 25. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
I have not been stopped, but I've only stopped them once, and they scored right before half, so.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball
That
will
is
come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, should I just stay
Before we
in
kick off
freaking
the second
fourth?
half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Guys, the Bears head coach told me coming out of the locker room, this is the moment that he needs this crowd to come alive. They had that great score right before the half, and now with an opportunity on offense in the start of the third quarter, he wants this student section, the fans. This is the moment they need them behind their back to get back in this ballgame down the stretch. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
About the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing, Lagway. Got it in the middle, it's Livingston. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Muscling ahead on 32. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Oh, no.
Got enough for the first. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Bears are marching down the field.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Get a pick,
And he
please.
got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They go play action with Lagway. Pulls it in. It's
There
Brown.
we go.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway.
Oh no. Dude, you can't need to turn it.
He got it, beat down in bounds. The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Should be a fourth down. I'm so sad.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped.
I don't like how freaking perfect I'm having to play on offense right now.
Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. The run inside. It's Young. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Give to the single back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Lewis. Complete on the left to Williams. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Running inside. It's Welch. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
They're going to ride this running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big time.
Brother.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Throwing, Lewis. Bringing the heat. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play called defensively.
3rd down from the gun, Lewis. Punch it out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the football. No space, nowhere to go, forcing the 4th down.
Brother, we got to score there.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Touchdown, Colorado! They take the lead with the 6.
You This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's
Scored
2 rushing
time,
touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they did tack on the extra point.
I got no answers for freaking Lagway right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lagway on the play action.
Oh my gosh, that's a knee, bro.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires deep on the run.
Let's go.
Turnover. Got some room to run.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Here's Lewis to throw.
Yeah.
And it's a sack.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Lewis to throw.
No.
Boy, that one had revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They punted away on 4th down.
Terrible punt.
And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And now on second down for this offense. Lagway wants to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down.
Let's go, baby.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
This freaking guy.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. The Bears line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Oh, he's got some space.
Cut right there,
good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That was a cut.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Lewis.
A terrible
Quickly to the
pass.
tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Got a first one under
They're
center
able
for
to
there.
find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job
that.
tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Welch. And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game. So you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback there.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football. And if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Going to the ground. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Throwing, Lewis.
Oh,
He
better
finds a dead
pass,
spot
man.
in the
Lead
middle.
him. Just lead him.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good
bad
enough
on
to
the
give them a
draft, so
first
bad.
down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs.
They keep playing this freaking
Tough,
man
determined run gets it down to the 12.
I love it so much.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Lewis wants to pass. Under fire.
See ya.
Find some time. Touchdown, Buffs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Flagway, looking long.
Dude, I can't do that, bro. I cannot do that.
Hits the crease. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bears! The Bears have the answer. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The run inside. It's Young. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense can have some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Picks up the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Running inside.
This offense knows that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
It'll be 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Young. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
I'll just take a leg there. Back me up.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
All right, here we go.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his point.
Lost one deep down the right side.
Oh, my gosh.
They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Here's Lagway to pass. Here comes the heat. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
A deep throw as the clock
winds
down.
Ain't no way.
Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lagway. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lagway to the air again. He's not afraid to go deep. The pass is
1 second, no way,
and
dude.
1 second is left.
Man, you know the defense offensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody.
He'll take a shot.
He
knocked it away. Incomplete, and saved the game as
Get me out of freaking Baylor, brother.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've